Well, hey everybody, welcome back for another Plan With Me video. I took a couple of weeks off from filming my planning. It's not that I wasn't decorating my planner. For some reason I could never quit that. But I did decide to not film Plan With Me's for the first 2 weeks of June. Just because I was already so far behind, and these 2 weeks I used leftovers to decorate, so it didn't feel like I really wanted to sit down in one fell swoop and plan the whole week, if that makes sense. So this week, the first week of June, I did a rainbow week for Pride, and then the second week of June I used leftovers from a Cinderella paper kit that I'd used several times in March, mostly focused on the to-do lists because that was most of what was left of the kit, but I still managed to pull a full spread just out of to-do lists and washi and headers. I also did like a Parks and Rec theme for this week because this was the week that we finished all of Parks and Recreation, the TV show. We watched the series finale and then went to watch the reunion special on YouTube, but they took it down already. Like, they literally took it down like the day before we finished the season finale, or the series finale of the show, and I was like, what? I was infuriated. But that is not a real problem. That is a Jessica has spent a lot of time at home watching TV problem. So for this week that is going to be the focus of this Plan With Me, I used a kit from Oh Hello Co. First one of this year, I think. They don't make a lot of weekly kits anymore, although they just came out with a few new ones that are very fun and summery themed, like watermelon and lemons, and I think they have a pizza kit, so if you're looking for stuff like that, they have it. This is a pretty old kit. I've used it many times over the years because I love sunflowers. And I don't think they have this one for sale right now. This is an old format of their kits. I bought this probably towards the end of last year when they were discontinuing this version. And I used it because not both of my sisters, I have two other sisters besides these sisters. Two of my sisters had their birthdays this week. So Christina, who's my youngest sister, had her birthday on Monday, and Anna Claire, who is my second sister, had her birthday on Saturday. They were both born on Father's Day, the years that they were born. So they're both Father's Day babies, but on different dates, obviously, because they were born in different years. My two Gemini, they are my two sisters who actually look alike too, which is really funny. Sorry, I don't know who's honking. So they are true Gemini, I guess, because they're the two that look alike. We joke that they're twins, but they're obviously not twins because they are 4 years apart. So let's get into the day by day then. So Monday was Christina's birthday, and then I put in a to-do list to put in things like filming and editing, Plan With Me's, exercising, and that was pretty much it for this day. Tuesday I needed to go return a bunch of broken or unwanted stuff, and because some of the stores here reopened, like social distancing and wearing masks and all of that, I decided to go make those returns this day. I was pretty nervous about it just because I had not been inside a store since, I think I probably have it in my planner. I think it was March 16th, actually. Yeah, March 16th was the last time I went inside a store until June 16th. So I went a full 3 months without entering any building that wasn't my house. And with the current surge in cases, especially in California, I am definitely sticking to that. But yeah, I had to go to Michael's because, like I said last week, they sent me a frame that was broken, so I had to go return that. I also went to Best Buy because I ordered Parks and Recreation, the complete DVD series, and that was broken. So I got to exchange that. I should have exchanged the picture frame, but I wasn't thinking. Whatever. And then I had a shirt that I bought at the end of February at Old Navy that I wanted to return. So I went and returned that as well. So that was Tuesday. I put all of that on a checklist. And Tuesday was the day that my boyfriend started Animal Crossing on the Switch. We have been holding out. Our roommates have been playing it and loving it. But I'm still not playing it. I just watch Nathan play it. And his two little nephews, well, they're not that little anymore, but because they're old enough to play video games, but they decided to get a Switch or their mom decided to get them a Switch, I should say, because they are not that little, but they are young enough that someone else has to make that decision for them. But they got a Switch and they got Animal Crossing, so Nathan wanted to start playing with them so that they could visit each other. It's a pretty cute game, I'm not going to lie. I'll probably add my character to it at some point, because a koala and a kangaroo moved to my boyfriend's island, and I never want them to leave. I wasn't thrilled with the 2 original villagers, but the kangaroo and the koala, they can stay forever. I will give them everything. I don't care. I don't even care if they're mean. I want that island to be Australia. Anyway, moving on to Wednesday. I put in a label to read my brother's PA app. I'd been putting that off, sorry, Benj. And then I put in a half box with a Fox and Cactus guy on a laptop because Nathan had all the meetings this day from 1:30 to 7, and sometimes I mark that type of thing just so I remember not to bother him, because obviously he's working from home and I'm at home, so sometimes I don't know if he's listening to music or if he's listening to one of his many meetings that he has to be in. So when he has a lot of meetings, I mark it in my planner just to remind myself. And then I did some reading this Wednesday, so I put in the book icon from the kit and filled in with some deco at the bottom. Thursday was a pretty light day. I needed to deposit a check and write some thank you cards, so I put those in with labels. And then this was the day I found out about what was going on with Erin Condren, so I put in a blobby throwing papers and wrote a note into myself about that. I still stand with the decision I initially made when I heard about that. I won't be purchasing from the company, and I also am starting to unfollow and unsubscribe from some affiliates. I feel what happened very personally. I think I haven't talked about this yet. I live in northern Orange County, and I've been looking at the COVID numbers for my area, and I live right next to LA County, and LA County has half of California's cases. Like, you can't look at those numbers and not think that LA County is really a place where you need to be careful right now. And that's not even touching on the BLM aspect of what happened. So for me, it was pretty open and shut. I don't feel like I needed to talk too much about it, but at the same time, I have a lot of feelings about it, and I wish people would do more than post a black square or post a black planner spread and really back up their beliefs that they supposedly have with action and with their money. I pay for all of my stuff on my own. I don't get sent anything from that company, so maybe that's why I feel like so comfortable just writing them off. So I'm just kind of disappointed. Friday I did a workout, so I put in the workout label from the kit. Played some Sims, so that Sims sticker is from Simply a Mess Sticker Co., I believe is her shop name. I only bought from her once, so that's why I'm hesitating on the name. And then we ordered pizza this night from a local pizzeria. They make great pizza, so we ordered, and that sticker is a really old one from Oh Hello. Saturday was my other sister's birthday. Oh, I forgot to mention, the llama and the cactus celebrating birthdays are from Fox and Cactus. I put the cactus for Anna Claire because she loves cactuses. We went to Joshua Tree at the beginning of this year in January, and I'm so glad we did that because it was the last time I saw her in person. And she would not stop touching cactus, and I was like, stop it. You're making me nervous. We're very different people, but that's why we get along, I guess. And then for Christina, I just put in the llama. I don't know why. The llama looked like it was having a good time. I had a meeting on Zoom on Saturday morning, so I marked that with a label. It was for the graduate student group that I was on the cabinet for this last school year, and now the new cabinet's taking over for the next school year, so the new president just wanted us all to get together. So we did that on Zoom. And then I don't think I did much else this day in the terms of work, but I packed some things because we are going to be moving, so I packed up my teaching stuff and some picture frames, basically stuff that I don't want to go into storage, especially my teaching stuff. I'm going to need that in August. My classes have students enrolled in them, so that means hopefully I have a job in August. And then Sunday, I just felt really blah. I put in this Fox and Cactus sick girl. I don't think I was sick, I just was having allergies? I don't know. Isn't that the typical thing to say you have allergies when you might actually be sick? But I do think it was allergies. Because it was really like, the weather kind of started to turn this particular week, and it was hot, but then it wasn't hot, and it was just strange. And then I rounded out the day by putting in grocery shopping label and the Jammin' on my planner labels from the kit, because Nathan went to the grocery store and I jammed on my planner. Other things from this week. The summer begins in Father's Day holiday labels at the top of Saturday and Sunday. Those are from Oh Hello as well. And then I put in 2 habit trackers in the sidebar to remind myself to go outside and to not spend money. And I used a half box from the kit to mark that this was week 14 of our stay at home. So that is the week. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next week.